What's that? Does this portal look different? It seems like the purple is more purpley. There's something about it that's just a little bit off. No, it can't be. Is it? Is there something? It's just... Let me just try... And welcome back to a brand new episode from a brand new server. Look at this. It's all different. I got a dirt hut. I got a pillar. I've got stuff. It's great. This is Titancraft. Titancraft is a Patreon server for Tango Tech, you know, the maker of Decked Out 2, and Decked Out 3. And it's also just a great community. I joined last season, season 10, and I didn't do any streams, any videos, and I just went ahead and I built a cute little cabin inspired by the White Orchard Inn on Witcher 3, and it was really beautiful. I liked it. I didn't share it with anyone. I just went to World Border anyway. I thought for this season, it'd be really cool to show my build process on a server. Servers are really great because you don't have to build farms for everything. You just get diamonds, you mine the diamonds, and you give them to people in turn for whatever they have. So it's just really great. You can do some epic builds with that. And you can see we are already started here with our epic building. Yes, I'm talking about this dirt hut. Look at it. It's glorious, isn't it? And this is a pillar. And if we go around here, it says possibly claimed by one submersible. If that's how it works, because I've never claimed pillared anything. On the server, we don't have a lot of mods or changes or anything. It's pretty vanilla, and there aren't any like /claim. If you've ever been on a server that has that, like some kind of claim system, this isn't a claim system. It's just first come, first serve. And you got to build far enough away from everyone. Luckily, we're about 10,000 blocks out, so no one's coming close to us. Those of you who watched my single player world will recognize this. This is slightly smaller, and I'm running out of room for stuff, but it's all my stuff right now. This is my typical storage setup, and I've got a lot of stuff, it looks like, but it's all mostly empty. It's just for later. It's for later. I have a couple farms attached to it, though. I have this pumpkin and melon farm, not as big as my single player one, of course. I have this lava farm. I'm just walking backwards. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I just decided to. And I also have a dripstone and a bamboo farm, a lava farm. I have a zombie spawner, and we have netherite. Look at this. Yeah, we already got netherite. I had 4 pieces of netherite. I went quartz mining, and I just went on netherite level and got a bunch of netherite pretty much for free while I was getting quartz. Why I need quartz? Because I need comparators, because I am a nerd. Oh, I tried to zoom in. Yeah, that's one thing. We have slightly different mod configs here. So I'm going to accidentally try to free cam, and I can't free cam. I can't zoom because we don't have a zoom key, and I really missed that. But over here, you see we have this pallet. We also have this moss farm. Yeah, that's the first thing I built. It doesn't really work too well, because if you unload or if the server restarts while you're doing it, your lava turns to cobblestone. But it's the same one I built on my single player world, and it's just cranking out moss. It's cranking out bone meal. I took it all out and made bone blocks, but it's really, really nice. And this is our palette. This is what we're here for, right? This is my build palette. If you can kind of guess what I'm going for, you probably saw it. I probably have a thumbnail of it. So I don't know what it looks like. Tell me what my build looks like. But I do have some ideas for what I want this area to become. Also, we're surrounded by frogs. These guys keep getting my redstone. They're everywhere. Look at them. They're just everywhere, and I can't kill them. Look at that face. Would you kill that face? No, you wouldn't. Oh, look how cute it is. But also, they're like entities, and they cause lag, and yada. If we go down here, we have a zombie spawner. We have been cranking out stuff here. The zombies take forever to spawn, though, because the TPS is, not so hot when we're at the ends, so there's not a lot of people playing today. We were at the Fs when it first started. This is the first week. I forgot to mention. We've been in for 1 week and 1 day now. It's pretty busy, and that means that everything is going slow. The game goes slower, which makes it easy to fight mobs, but also it means that your mobs just don't spawn when you need them to. But as nostalgic as I am for my early game builds, I want to hop in and I want to do some real major renovations in this area. That's going to take a lot of work. And if we go over here, you can also see my build palette. So we got sand, we got different kinds of sandstone, we got smooth sandstone. Speaking of how slow it takes, I put all this in last night. I AFK'd for about 1 hour last night, and then I AFK'd all morning. And that's how long it took for all of this to smelt up, because there are so many people online. That's the one downside with servers, I think. Instead of being so nostalgic, I am actually going to tear this down. I'm going to save it. I think I'm going to make a museum sometime later on. I'm going to tear these down because they're in the way of progress. Now progress has been made. And eventually I think I'm going to put in an actual road because, spoiler alerts, I'm going to build a city, I think. And here we have what is the edge of the building, I think. I kind of marked it out and it's just on a nice block. 94, 90, 33, 45. So if you join the server, you can come grief me. Don't do that. But this is just on a nice block where I think we can just build a building out here, and it gives us enough room to have interiors. So this is like this wall, and then the other wall goes there, and you get a inside wall. You know how it is. You know how buildings work. Yeah, you're smart. And I think it goes to like about 60 blocks, which would be over here, maybe 70. And it would go over there, and then it goes down. And it's just kind of at a diagonal, but not too much. We're not getting too crazy with our first build, I don't think. But that would give us room. Maybe we put a bedroom over here. We have our storage room right here. We have hidden farms over here. And then we have plenty of room for activities. But that is a really, really big plan for just a starter base. Am I right? Yeah. Anyway, I am ambitious if nothing else. So we're going to try to start putting in some builds. Also for this, what is it called? A nether portal? Yes, I've played Minecraft for 12 years, right? 14 years. Holy moly, I've played Minecraft for a little while. Anyway, nether portals. The nether portal on the other side, if you do the proper divide by 8, multiply by 8, whatever, go to the other side and you see where it should be. It should be somewhere deep into these woods. We are surrounded by mangrove, in case you couldn't tell. So nobody should be coming around near us. But the actual nether portal location should be somewhere like over here. So maybe we move the nether portal more over here for now, and then try to make the other one proper in the proper place, you know, words and things and stuff. Yeah. I also forgot to mention, deep in the woods, there's this big moss circle that we just jumped over, and you might be wondering what it leads to. Well, if I can figure out where it goes, I can show you. It leads to a witch hut. So this is a perimeter I already drew out, and I temporarily claimed this witch hut, but if someone's interested in moving into it, I am a-okay with it. But maybe sometime later on, if we have time, we can do something with this witch hut. And there's also a trial chamber like underneath, right on the edge over there underneath. So it's pretty crazy. I think we can make a breeze farm, witch farm, all those farms. It's raining now, so we're taking cover in this nice little cute hut with this nice cute little cat. I really used a lot of different adjectives there. I'm great at English. And the cat's gone. We also did the end fight, and the end fight is really special because it was a special mod event, and it's really unique, and it was a lot of fun. I was all by myself doing it. I haven't made any friends yet, but it was a lot of fun going through and trying to free the end in a special way, an event for like 200 people. So I hope you enjoy whatever I was able to salvage out of my recording, and then we'll get right back into building, of course. Open up. These little guys are so annoying. I can't even hit them because of the ticks. Oh well. I'm just going to be chased by them for the next holy moly, for the next 5 minutes, I guess. There goes one. Oh, there goes another one. Yeah, boy. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. There was a wither down here, but I think everyone got it already. Draken should be dead, right? Looks like it's dead. Freeing the end was so much fun. So shout out to the mods for putting everything together. I really enjoyed it. All the different things that we encountered was a lot of fun. I don't know how much of that you saw. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours I was there. And it was, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyway, we're here in the shopping district, and I was going to do building at my base, but I had a brilliant idea, and that's behind me, all these diamonds. I want to make a shop because this is a server. I've never played on servers before, so I wanted to have a shop with stuff in stock. And I made this yesterday night, just really quick, put it together, claimed a couple chunks. So you can claim up to 10 and I claim 9. Look how that works. Just a nice square. And we're going to make a build for it today. But let me show you what we're doing. I called it the Delving, and it's going to be like Dwarven themed. And the big thing we're selling is diamond ore. So I sell diamond ore for 5 diamonds for 2 blocks, which that's 2.5 diamonds per, and with Fortune 3 you get 2.2. So if anyone buys that, they can high roll. They can get up to like 8 diamonds per 2 blocks and then profit 3 diamonds, but you know, they might not. So it's more of a gambling thing. I thought that was pretty cool. Also, we sold out of the deep slate redstone ore. That was super popular. I had so much of this and it sold, and that was really cool. And what else we got? Deep slate coal ore is really rare. No one's got that. And we're also out of stone and cobblestone. We didn't get any mining for that yet. And the deep slate, I shouldn't put the 5 in there. The deep slate and the cobbled deep slate, this one right here, I can talk while I do stuff. I thought this would be a big seller, but no one's gone for them yet. So that's pretty neat, I guess. I don't know. The tuff sold out completely. I had so much tuff. I mined out so many iron ore veins, and yeah, the tuff just completely sold out. The calcite, a couple people got calcite. That's pretty cool. That's really easy on this server because calcite spawns naturally and not just around the whatever they're called. What are they called? Amethysts? Yeah, they actually spawn naturally, so they're really easy to get. Gravel. This stuff I actually mine out by hand. It's organic, non-GMO, whole grain, fresh gravel. If you can see that, I don't have any dyes to dye this yet. We are out of all of the andesite, diorite, granite, and we do have clay. This stuff spawns pretty easily here. And someone bought my moss. That's pretty cool. I have a moss farm and someone bought it. So this is our plan for the day. We're going to get something put up here. I wanted to utilize the shopping district that we have here because this is a server, and the benefit of it is that you get shopping stuff, and we are making money already. So we can use some of that money to get builds. Unfortunately, the material I really want is wood somewhere over there. There's a wood shop, but it was out because they haven't got the wood farm up and running yet since it's only like week 2 of the server. Terrible. I can't believe these people. But because this is the Delving, it's going to be something Dwarven inspired. I'm thinking it's like a mine shaft going into a massive mountain or something. But with the Dwarven build, I was thinking like some spruce, some oak maybe, some kind of darker type woods would look really cool and contrast pretty nicely with the deep slate. We have a lot of deep slate, so we got to use that in the build. I was thinking blackstone as well, but I don't want to mine it. We also get free shulkers every 24 hours. We can get 32 shulker shells, I think. So I've been using this service like a lot, like every 24 hours. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the clock. It's like, it's 23, 59, 58, 23, 59, 59. But boom, we're here. And it's actually been like 28 hours. So I get to collect 32 shulker shells. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I love this. Thank you to the people who put this together. Every day I come here and try to see if they have any stock, but they're always sold out. It's terrible. I have to mine all these logs like an absolute pleb. This is a server. I'm supposed to be getting stuff for diamonds here. Come on. I don't think I've shown it off yet, but this is my zombie spawner. You just drop down somewhere over here and then right here. And then you walk over here. The zombies start spawning and they go up, they fall down. And it's not the best. I didn't nail it the perfect number of blocks. but it's close enough. You give them a swing or two and they all die. So this is how I repair all of my tools. It's just right underneath my base, and I found it by accident. It's pretty cool. Here they are. Unfortunately, the spawn rates are pretty slow. There's not so many people actually on the server. We can actually see all the way down to the V's right now. So usually it's stuck at like the S's or R's or something, or M's even. But it's not a busy day today. So we are getting some spawns, but this just takes like an hour just to get everything in, and just getting everything repaired takes an hour. I also once got a zombie chicken jockey. Oh, you gotta say it like Steve. Chicken jockey. I once had one come down here, land here, and I mined this out, and then I swung at it with my sword instead of my axe. And with the sword, it killed the chicken, and I didn't get the stupid music disc. I thought I was getting the music disc. It's terrible. So we have to wait until we get another chicken jockey, and then we can get the music disc. And we're back with a basic design, and you can see we got holes in the ground. This took a while to dig, actually. But we got the frog lights, we bought those, and we have little platforms right here. We have 7 platforms where we're going to add stuff. And yeah, everywhere is just dug out. We put ores in the floors, see, because we can rhyme. And we're going to put pillars right here, I think, just to really tie it together. So when you're walking in here, you have the pillars directing you right towards the diamond chest, because I want people to buy diamonds. While we've been here, people have been buying us out, actually. Whoa, we actually got more sales. You might be asking, what are we doing with the floors here? You have a deep hole for what? And if you've been watching my single player world, you know I like my infinity, whatever they're called, glass floors. And that's what we're doing in the nether in my single player world. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to cover it in black carpets and then black stained glass every other level. Like so, you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. And we bought all of this from the shops. So that's a good thing about being on a server. You get what you want without having to make a farm for it. And we might be low on glass. And I know there are shops selling wither roses already. So we might have to make our own black glass. Yeah, we're just going to do this and build it up. Whoa, look at that. I'm floating. And yes, this is what it looks like when it's done. And it looks pretty cool, I think. We brought the fog effect glass all the way up so you can walk on it. I wanted to have it a level lower, but it wasn't quite dark enough, I think. So this is good enough. And on the edges over here, we're going to replace it with the deep slate, the smooth deep slate, just like what we did over here. But I have to figure out what we're doing for that. I think we're going to have this look like a mountain, and mountains aren't vertical. I can't press S because my keyboard is broken. Okay. So our next major step is building this mountain. But before we do so, we want to make sure we have the heights all perfect and correct and all that for everything on the inside. So you see these pedestals, 7 pedestals, they're for statues. And I am going to build statues. That's terrifying. I would zoom in here normally, but I can't zoom in because my mod doesn't work on this server. It's not allowed. But I was thinking for each of these, they could just be a statue just standing right here, a little bit bigger than me. I was thinking about yay big and about yay tall. And I've been sketching them out in creative mode, which is something I don't do a lot anymore. I don't use creative mode building a lot, but hey, it's my first time doing statues, so give me a break. And this is what they're looking like. I think they're looking pretty cool, pretty intimidating. And it's my first time really doing statues. So I don't know. Do we like them how we turned out? I think they look all right. They could be better, but maybe later in the season, I can come back and kind of edit these. Speaking of which, these are temporary because they're not really holding anything. I don't want them holding walking sticks. I want them holding like pickaxes or axes or something. But I didn't design any, and we'll do that later, probably. Also, the middle ones, we can't put anything in there, or at least we can't put these statues there yet because the arms overlap, and that was kind of iffy. So we're gonna have to put, I don't know, a pile of diamonds or something, something cool in the middle. But it looks cool when you're coming in, and this is going to be all under a mountain, hopefully. So it's like really dark, and then the eyes are glowing, and yeah, maybe we put some details on the helmet. That was something I designed really quick and really didn't put any thought into it, maybe like andesite or something, but we don't have that kind of material yet. So anyway, it looks cool. I like it. And we're going to go for the next step. And we're back, and it's been about a week. Everything's just taken me way longer than I anticipated, and I've been really busy IRL. But you'll notice a couple changes. So we had to get rid of the guys on the end here, unfortunately, because their arms were slightly over my plot, and you are not allowed to build outside of the plots except for a road like this connecting in. So that sucks, but they're gone and we have a mountain. And let me switch and you'll see it looks pretty intimidating from the inside. Now, outside, it's still a little rough. It's very brutalistic, I think. But I went with a very vertical approach, like looking like basalt, like IRL basalt columns and stuff like that. Mostly because I didn't have enough room to really make a good looking mountain. I wanted to at first try to terraform this area out, but no, you can't do that. But it's looking all right. You know, limitations make art. So I like it, but the next step in our grand adventure over here is to add in some green stuff because it's very, as I said, brutalistic and it's not really colorful. And we want it to be somewhat attractive to the eye. I'm thinking maybe sometime, maybe not today, but sometime we can put like a tree right here or something just to draw the eye. And I'm back from literally an entire week of mining. And this store is finally fully stocked. Like, look at this. This was selling out the second I put it in. And now I moved the price up. So now it's 32 per 1 diamond and it's full. And look at the diamonds. We're full. And that's about all the lapis we got. And over here, we're now selling shulkers of deep slate and cobbled deep slate. Look at that. And I changed the price to 1 diamond per 3 stacks. This is just takes so much time to mine it all. And same with the one little stone and cobblestone I have. But here we have our employees only zone, freshly organized, ignore the shulker monster. If we look at our company profits, we've already made this just while we're building, plus another like 20 that I used, 20 diamonds that I used to buy glass and black stained glass stuff. And all this stuff is organized and we have extras of things like redstone. We have so many diamonds. Look at all that. Just waiting for people to buy our stock. So this was a strange first episode. I know. I built a store instead of a base. But next time, I pinky promise that we're going to go to our base and we have such a cool design sketched out. You're just going to make sure to like and subscribe and do all those things and you'll be able to see our amazing base next time. Also, I am in the middle of a move right now, so I don't know if I'm going to get this out before I move or if there's a long delay, then I'll get it after I move. Either way, I might be away from Titancraft for a while, but I've enjoyed my time here in the first month or so of Titancraft, and we're getting ready and we're going. But that's literally all I have time for today. I've got to go. I've got to try to edit this and get it out. And yeah, we've got a time crunch going. Maybe I'll come back and make sure this looks more prettified. Yeah, that's the word. We'll make sure we do everything here. But next episode, I pinky promise we're going to go build our home base and it's going to be amazing. So make sure you do all the following things and just check that out next time. Have a good one. Adios. Oh, I can't zoom. I'll pretend like I'm zoomed on my face. I don't want to do this in editing. Yeah. Bye.